135/2021.
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 4-0. Resolution 136/2021, consider approval of pay application number 1 in the amount of $67,761 to Thornbury Incorporated for work to date on the Ridgewood Drive Bridge.
As the board has seen, the work has started on the bridge. They've completed the demolition. I drove by tonight and saw that they're already performing the repairs to the abutments. So we verified this amount of money that's to be paid in accordance with the contract and would recommend payment.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Passes 4-0. Resolution 137/2021, consider approval of pay application number 1 in the amount of $93,397.50 to Independent Enterprises Incorporated for work to date on the Creedmoor Street Bridge.
The same goes for this project. Work has been started and advancing, and this is for work complete to date. The contract was completed in accordance with the contract documents and would recommend payment in this amount.
I'll make a motion.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Abstain. 3 yes, 1 abstain. Resolution 138/2021, consider the purchase of 2 F-550 dump trucks with plow and spreader at a cost of $94,637 each. The units will be purchased under CoStar's contract 25-032.
Supervisor Muse, this was conditionally approved in May to move forward with the purchase of 2 550s. The condition at the time was to get back to the board with the actual cost, and we were finally able to nail down the actual cost. And of course, vehicle prices are in a state flux right now, and we have a 30-day execution on the order for these trucks at a cost of $94,637 each. The total cost for both trucks would be $189,274. We're requesting formal authorization to move forward with the purchase this evening.
One second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Passes 4-0.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Resolution 139/2021, consider a fireworks display for the Cecil Township Fall Festival at a cost of $3,500.
I'd like to maybe make a motion that this be tabled. I'd like the opportunity to speak with Parks and Rec Board and just see if there's a better venue that this would maybe work for. It was at the last fireworks for the Fall Festival, and if you think about it, the Fall Festival's over at 5, 6 o'clock, and then everyone's gone, everything's locked up, all the booths are shut down. So I watched them down by the concession stand with about 6 other people, the workers mainly, and I think only, I don't know what, 20, 25 people saw the fireworks all together. So maybe it'd just be more appropriate if this was something tied into just a better event. Maybe a night at the movies or movies in the park. Just something other than the Fall Festival when everything's shut down.
I feel they're planning to fill that time gap in there from when the festival shuts down to when the fireworks actually take place. That's what I've heard.
So
maybe possibly another band.
2.5, 3 hours. Yeah, I just don't feel that that's the right place for it.
We're talking that time of year. It probably gets dark. What, 8,
9:30?
No, I mean we're into what, the end of September, where it's getting dark at probably 7:30. So there's a small time frame you have to fill a gap with, possibly a band scheduling maybe another hour.
What if they did it Saturday night instead of Sunday night when everybody was still there? Saturday nights, obviously.
Well, same thing happens. They close down at 6 or 7.
But everybody's still, well,
You're there because you're always there working, but yeah, it's just maybe not the appropriate event. I don't know. I asked a motion on the floor to table it just to ask the parks if there was something better.
Can't they just stay open longer?
Jack, was this scheduled for a Saturday or Sunday evening?
it's scheduled for Saturday night.
Yeah, which I think would be appropriate in the right time to do it.
Are you willing to go to the Parks Board and talk to them about something?
I would.
I can't hurt.
Do we have a time limit, or what's the issue to put this through?
Well, yeah, there's the purchase of fireworks and that. It has to be, purchased in advance.
How many do you think were there that last time?
And I mean, the weather got bad, it got windy, we were threatened with a rainstorm, and they held off where he was able to perform the show. I was down there outside the building with, I don't know, a couple dozen people. And then you were up at the concession stand. I mean, I think the weather played a factor in that evening, scaring people away. But if they're willing to fill that time slot a little closer to the fireworks, with a band playing another hour or something, I think would be good.
I also think there were a lot of people sitting in the parking lot in the cars.
I saw some cars by the basketball hoops as well, but just wasn't do we want the draw for the festival? Was it part of the festival? The festival was shut down 2 hours earlier. Do we want people going through the park? There's no lights for any of the booths or any of that stuff. The booths may be interfering with the park lights for walking through the paths. It's an after our event. I just put a motion on the table to motion to table.
Do they need, to get them ordered now? Is that the point, or we can't wait till the beginning of September?
Yeah, no, you would have to purchase in advance fireworks. You couldn't wait that long close to the show.
I mean, we have all the fire protection and everything.
I think his point is,
Yeah.
set the event, some night event at the park, maybe fireworks feature and some event.
Well, can't we try and schedule more events so it doesn't close out early?
We have a motion on the floor.
Have a motion to table.
I have a second. He's making a motion to table. Do I have a second?
Take a vote.
I'll make a motion we go through with the fireworks.
I second to go through with the fireworks display. All those in favor say aye.
All right.
Aye. Opposed?
Opposed.
Passes
But
3-0.
I think we do need to talk to Parks and Rec Board and see what we can do in that time period.
I'm sure they will schedule something that can be worked out. Passes 3-1. Resolution 140, 2021, consider the July 27, 2021 letter from the Parks and Rec Board to add alcohol sales at the Fall Festival managed by the Muse Fire Dept. Any
Here's your
discussion?
answer on it.
I think that should be managed by all the fire departments.
That's your answer on what to do, yeah?
That's what we said.
None of the police are like that.
I really think it should be managed by all three fire departments so they can all draw some money from it.
Again, we have the police department oversee it, stage in that area up there, because we all know what can happen, one bad apple. So, Chief, you can help out up there. And
What will you do?
Well, we're just gonna be walking around. We can't oversee it, but of course, if there's a call, public inbox, I mean, we just encourage whoever's responsible for serving, keeps an eye on. If someone has too much, don't serve them. But of course, we can't really be around it, the location, but we're there if needed.
from what I understand, it's they've rented pavilion number 3. Is that correct, Jack?
That's right.
Okay, so it's sort of be away from the other events.
It's one suggestion by all three.
Yeah.
Okay, you got another?
Well, that's up to Cecil 3 and 1 Lawrence and Cecil 3 if they want to partake. Or
Mac?
Yeah, I spoke with the Lawrence Fire Department actually today, and they offered their help to be involved.
Danny, are you interested?
No, we made a motion at our meeting to not be involved because of the alcohol issues. We didn't want to be a sponsor of someone going out and being involved in an accident.
well, we rented the pavilion number 3 to use Fire Hall. Does that relieve us of liability?
Muse Fire Department has the liquor license, Cecil Township does not. So by running them the Pavilion 3, that falls under their liquor license.
Okay.
And you all have a standard vendor rental agreement that, you know, once they're a renter, they would enter into that agreement, and there's a liability provision in there as well, so that helps.
Do I have a motion on the floor? I'll make that motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All those in
Great
favor?
discussion.
Sure, go ahead.
So is this going to be amended? Is it going to say all the Cecil departments that want to participate?
Well, that,
Yeah,
it's different, they have a
we do
license.
I understand, but
I don't think, Station 10 decided to vote against it in an official meeting, and I don't think you can do that.
well, you could open it to Lawrence?
I'm sorry.
You could open it to Lawrence Fire Station?
Yeah, and I just have a verbal agreement with,
But that's maybe what I'm after, if they want to participate and assist. It's amended to include Cecil Fire Departments.
That's fine.
I mean, they're gonna have to police some too.
absolutely.
I mean, if somebody's not buying beer and taking it out to kids.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
That's one of the reasons we haven't, so that's one of the reasons we're suggesting put it in Pavilion 3. It's across the street. There'll be entrance guards, basically. The package that ultimately Parks and Recreation would like to offer is a t-shirt, a plastic Cecil Township logo mug, and one beer with one refill. Anything after that is going to be ticketed, and that'll be handled by the fire departments.
And if they can get over the hump, they have too much in the bridge.
Sorry.
If they can get over the hump in the bridge, they have too much.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Eric? No. Say aye. Passes 4-0.